Oh, yeah. So let's look at a couple of ways that you can design your own t-shirt. Okay, so this is just the home page for Canva, and I'm going to click on templates right here, and then I'm just going to type in the word t-shirt, and you will see that all kinds of t-shirt designs come up. So you will just kind of look over there, see if there's any that you like. You can also go right here to where it says style, and you can change. So if you wanted nothing but black and white, you get all black and white options. If you wanted retro, I think I saw retro in there earlier. You could go to retro. All of the designs are going to be retro. So you can do that. You can just go to all styles, or you could even possibly write some keywords here. So just think about maybe what style or what you want to put on. If it's a quote, you could put quote, graphics, you can put graphics, whatever. So just look through them and find one that you like. I'm going to do this one because as soon as I saw it, I thought about our school logo, and I thought this might be good for it. So this one says Fearless, and I am going to show you, and you will see it actually comes up here on the side, and you can see, you can actually even order it yourself, but you can see what it would look like. I am going to make this bigger. First thing I'm going to do is delete this picture because I don't want that on here, but I am going to upload our school logo. And we are the Mustangs, but now that is behind. Now, that is a cool look, and we could definitely do that, but I'm going to work on putting it back in the front. So I'm going to position, go into layers, and then I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to bring it all the way to the top. The top is the front. So now it is above all of those layers. So it's still kind of big. You can't really read anything behind it. So again, drag from the corners to keep everything proportionate. I just made it just a little bit smaller, as you can see. And then I'm going to click right here, and I am going to change. I'm making mine all caps, and I am just typing in Mustangs. So I have changed that, and I will do that for each one of these. So give me 1 second. We'll get there. And again, I like this font. So I think this font works, but if you wanted another font, you could definitely choose another font by just clicking on it right here, coming up here and finding the different font that you wanted. Now, something I would like to do is possibly change this third one, and I want to change the color, and I want it to be the exact same color as our logo. So I'm going to the eyedropper. I'm coming to the blue right here that's in our logo and clicking on it, and it gives us that blue. And I don't want to change all. So I see that it has just a little bit of blue now. So I will do that again for this third one. I just want it to have a bluish tint. And this one seems to me, yeah, it needs to be a little more. The transparency was down on that one. I'm going to turn the transparency back up. I like that because it adds our blue into the design as well. So that is one way you can find a design that you like. You can just change the words, change out a couple of pictures, and claim it as your own just by making a couple of changes. Or you can start completely from scratch. Let me show you that. So go back to the beginning and do create. You can create a t-shirt, or you can just do a custom size. And to be truthful, personally, I like to just do a 12 by 12 inch. Most t-shirts are anywhere between 10 and 12 inches wide and 10 and 12 inches long. And the 12 by 12 lets you go to whatever size there you need, as long as an adult t-shirt. So here is this. And again, you could come over here and do t-shirt. Lots of things come up, and you can just change things out. T-shirt design, it will give you different things, right? And even within the t-shirt design, you can change styles. Oh, it didn't have any there. So you can find things that way. What I'm going to do is go to Elements, And you could go to the graphics, see all the graphics, and all these different graphics are there if there's something that you want. For some reason, I just want to do a turtle. So all these different turtles come in, and I could definitely just click on a turtle, put it over here in my design, put some words around it. So you can do it that way. Or if you have an idea and you can't find exactly what you want, go down here to the AI image generator and generate your own. I am going to make it a graphic. I don't want it to be a real picture. I want it to be a graphic. And I like the sticker style. And I am going to put a cute turtle with glasses reading a book. And I'm all caps, but that's okay. So let's see what AI will generate for me. Oh, look how cute. All right, so I have 4 choices here. If I didn't like one of them, I could just generate again. So I do like those, but I'll show you what it does. I'm generating again, and it will give me some more options. And for example, you're like, okay, well, I want it to have red glasses. You could go in there, cute turtle with red glasses. You can go in there and give very, very, very specific details, and it will get closer and closer to what you want. I like this one, so I'm going to pop it over here in my design. I'm going to delete that one. I don't want it. So I'm centering this. And if you do this, it will show you how big it is, 6.3. So I'll probably make it be about 7 inches wide, right, for now. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go to text. I'm going to do a heading because I want it to be big and bold. And I am going to do slow and steady. So if you have a quote or if you have something that you want it to say, just type it in there. I'm going to do slow and steady right above it. I want to change the font to something, yeah, something curvy. I don't know why I want something curvy there, but I do. And then I could even go to effects and go down and curve it just a little bit. I like, but I don't want it to be that curvy. So I'm going to bring it back up just a little bit, slow and steady. And then I'm going to go back to text. Y'all know what comes next, right? Slow and steady what? Wins the race. All right, so perseverance. Keep on going. You don't have to be fast. You just have to keep on going and be steady. Now, I want this to be all caps. So let me make that go away. Come to here. This button here will make that be all caps. Wins the race. I can either expand this text box, or I could just go up here and do center. I could make the text be a little bit smaller. Let's go back to center. There we go. Center. I don't like that font either, so I'm gonna go back, look at some fonts. Lucky Bones looks cute. Yeah, let's just go with Lucky. You can try some different ones. I like Lucky Bones. Let's go with that one. And I like the bottom to be straight. So what I can do now is do this where I am just dragging across all of them, and then I'm going to go to position, and I'm going to make sure they are centered. So you see it was almost centered, but it wasn't quite. And if you come up here, you can also space or just tidy up, and it makes everything. Now, sometimes when it tidies up, I don't like it. I don't like how it brought that turtle down. So I'm just going to move him back up a little bit. And also, if you want to change the colors, I don't like this burnt orange quite as much. So let me click on that color. Let's try some red. No, maybe some of this yellow. No, that's not too bad. Maybe a little bit more orangey. Again, if I wanted to make it, ooh, that's funny. Make it any color you want. That's kind of cute. As you don't really have blue and purple turtles, but hey, it's cute, right? Let's just stick with that one, I guess. So here is this. I've changed it. I could change the font to also match. And if I want it to match exactly, if you'll look, photo colors, I can go straight to that color. And if I did that, I would probably come and do a drop shadow. Make the drop shadow be like a dark gray. I wouldn't want it to be black, I don't think. Maybe a little bit darker. See how that works? So I kind of like the green. So I'm going to go and I'm going to change the green for all of them. And I'm going to give both the drop shadow of the gray color. I'm going to change the transparency, make a little bit more. All right, so there we go. So now I'm going to highlight all of them again, and I'm going to group them. Then to make sure that I get it the size that I can, I'm going to go ahead and just pull from the corner and pull it and make it fill the space, right? You can even go off, but once you do, it goes off, it goes off. So you don't want to completely go off. You can also right click and align to page, and you can center it, and it will make it in the middle. So here's my design. I like it. It's so cute. When you're finished with this and you want to share with somebody or you want to upload it in order to print this, you go to share, you can go to download. You need to save it as a PNG, and you need to make it be a transparent background. And you will download, oh, and I didn't name, well, it named it Slow and Steady. So it is slow and steady, it is downloading, and when I click on this, it will show up as what I have it. And you see it even has like a little outline around the turtle. So this would actually, the turtle itself would be a cute sticker that we could print. And so maybe put this on whatever color t-shirt that it would work. Alrighty, so those are just a couple of ideas on how you can use a template and change it for t-shirt. Look through all of them, find one you want, just change the words, change the colors, just kind of adjust it. Or you can start from scratch, either using graphics that are on there or using the AI tool and create your very own. So get to work, let's design something cool. See you on the next one. Can't wait to see your designs.